Welcome aboard Sea Venture. Join us and our crew as we slowly explore Mexico, the people, the culture, the anchorages, the cruising grounds, and everything it has to offer. All right, good morning. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the videos from our taco dinner last night. So we're going to head off to do some shopping at Home Depot and Costco today. And also, Rosie really likes carbonated or fizzy water, so we have a soda stream on board. And we just do our little thing, and you know, they have those little tanks in them that I think are kind of ridiculously expensive. I don't know, seems that way to me. In any event, we refill them ourselves on board with a bigger CO2 tank. And so sometime I'll show you kind of the hack for refilling soda stream bottles at home, because I don't think there's anywhere down here you're going to go exchange and buy soda stream bottles, but we've been doing it for a couple years and it works great. Woohoo! In the fridge they go. Well, today's a little different. There's no cruise ships in today, so we get a cruise ship free day. We're inside part of the port security here. There's one guard shack here and another guard shack up here, and the marina's back behind us. There's pretty robust security here. And I don't think it's just because of the marina, it's because we're inside the cruise ship ports. But let's head on out. I think we have to go out to catch an Uber. They won't let the Uber drivers inside the security, and we'll catch our Uber out there.
All right, Jim's poking around on the Uber app to see if we can get an Uber here, and we are at kind of the first checkpoint, and then there's a bridge right over there to the Malecon. So we have to kind of come out past the checkpoint and around the fence and onto the Malecon. But we thought it'd be easiest to come out here so they don't have to come back there if they can. Don't really know. Okay, I stalled. What's the timing?
4 minutes away. Confirming our pickup now. And it's 79 pesos, so just under $4 for the Uber to go to the Home Depot. All right, Home Depot turned into a great success. We got all the little bits and bobs we needed for the boat. Yes. The Home Depot, just like a Home Depot in the U.S., except everything's in Spanish. Otherwise.
And it's a little bit smaller.
It's a little bit smaller, but otherwise it's basically like the aisles look like they're organized the same. So now get all our stuff packed up in our backpack and walk to Costco. Costco. Costco shopping completed. Now we just need to repackage in some bags and get an Uber back to the boat. Ready for Uber. All right, back from Costco. A couple quick things about Uber in Mexico, or at least our experience with it. It's great. If you don't have the Uber app and you're going to come to Mexico, I would highly recommend you get it. The trip there was great. The trip back, I think the guy was 4 minutes out when we called for the Uber at Costco. They let us through the security here because we had a bunch of our stuff, all this and more that's up in the galley already, and brought us right to the head of the dock. It was like $5. I normally tip 20 pesos, which is $1, and for the Costco trip I tipped 50 pesos, $2.50, because it's got to deal with all our crap. So, but it works. Uber just seems to work really well. You know, there's no language barrier issue and that kind of stuff. So now it's going to be time for Prost and a little beer with Barkley. And then we'll work on processing all that, because we got a lot of meat. Processing all that meat. And we'll show you how we do that and preserve the meat aboard Sea Venture. Probably not that different than how you do it at home. That's a clue. All right, so Prost for now, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, now that we're done with our Costco run, we got a lot of protein, because we're going to be at anchor for a while and not have access to any stores, I think, very much for a good while. So we got a bunch of cheeses, a bunch of chicken, some hamburger meat, some pork, some kielbasa, and some beef. And so now we got to process all this, and we're gonna like just magically show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, we're done with all our processing. We've got our vacuum sealer on board that we use. Used it a lot in Alaska. So we've got our pork, our hamburger meat, our beef, our dogs, and the chicken from Costco comes already vacuum sealed. We just have to cut it apart in different packages. And our cheese over here. So what we do with the cheese is it comes vacuum sealed. So we leave it just the way it is, and then when we cut one into one, we cut off a little section that we're going to be using and then vacuum seal what's rested as we go. So you remember last night I showed you down over here we have a freezer drawer. Yeah, all this stuff does not go in the freezer drawer. Down in our lazarette, we have, for a boat, a reasonably sized chest freezer. So all this goes down into the chest freezer, and you know, we use 2 or 3 packages a week. We've got a 2 or 3 month supply, I think, of protein here, plus fish maybe that we'll catch on the way, hopefully, and some tuna that's already down there in the freezer. Yeah, and here's Blake, who wanted to help the whole time. Now, what's next? A couple of you suggested that we try a French restaurant, of all things, in Ensenada called Del Rey Sol. So we're going to go have dinner at Del Rey Sol and take you along with us. But spoiler alert, we actually already knew about it and we've been there twice before without a camera. But tonight we'll take the camera with us because it was really good before, and we'll see how it is tonight. All right, here we are at Del Rey Sol. Let's go check it out.
Okay, that's tasty.
Just do it, go ahead. Don't wait for me.
Okay.
Yes, for you. Okay, first time, please soup.
We ordered a mushroom appetizer that they cook at your plate, at your table.
It's garlic.
Some garlic, all right.
This onion.
Wine. Yep.
Yes.
De nada. You want that? Take
Now we're gonna have our mushrooms and some warm bread and butter. Yum.
garlic.
Garlic. Next we ordered Caesar salad that they're going to make for us. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did ask for permission to film him, so you guys could come to dinner along with us tonight. Alright, so far we have some garlic, some anchovies, a little bit of bouillon, it looks like a little bit of mustard,
Yes.
and what we learned before when we were here they call American sauce?
That's an egg.
Worcestershire sauce.
Okay, this is a skill.
He's taken the white out of the egg and dropped in just the yolk.
Black pepper first.
Some black pepper. And now the olive oil.
Well, that was quite a treat.
Time to enjoy.
Soup. We have vegetable soup.
The soup course now, before dinner.
I ordered the tuna crepes.
And I ordered the seafood linguine.